In my last video, I was talking about this drill press and how I thought that Ricon's radial drill press didn't have removable arms here. Well, it does. So I thought, well, why is it then that I bought this one? And then I remembered. There's two main reasons, and I'll show you. This drill press has an intermediate pulley here. And in other words, I can gear this thing right down to, I think it's like 250 or 300 RPM. And the Ricon one, I think it only slows down to around 600 or so. And another thing, the motor on this one is a half horse, whereas the Ricon was only a third horse. Otherwise, they're pretty much the same machine. And the Ricon does have removable handles here, and that was good. Now also, you can't help but notice that my small bandsaw is a Ricon, and so is my big one. And this is an 1.25" blade. However, let's talk about this. So, okay, I just wanted to make sure that nobody thought that I was picking on Ricon. I've found that I have better results if I turn my air cleaner on just after I've used the machine. The air in the room isn't swirling around the machine so bad as you're trying to use it, and it allows the dust collector to suck up the dust that is being produced by the machine. Then I turn on the air cleaner. Works for me anyway. So I'll go over it with the orbital sander by hand now, but at least it's nice and flush. Now here's a very inexpensive little accessory for your workshop that actually works. It's called a belt eraser, and you can get them at Canadian Woodworker. Anyway, what it does is it erases the sawdust out of your belt, and it's amazing how well it works. I was going to show a before and after video here, but I forgot to turn the camera on for the before, so all I can do is show you the after. But trust me, it works. Well, we want to get this back to 90 degrees. And that's pretty close. You should remember from video number 1 that I said I wanted to make this entire clock out of scrapwood. Well, this is the last of the scrap oak that you see right here. Well, this piece has got this knot thing going on, so that's out. And these two pieces here, they're pretty dark. Oh, look at that. That's out. So that just leaves these 4 pieces here. This is a really nice piece, and this isn't bad. This one here, a little bit muddy. I can clean that up. I don't know how it got muddy, but it did. Anyway, I think that there will be enough here for the door, and if I cut everything just right and don't waste anything, it should go all the way around. Now I want the door to be larger than the case, but I don't know if I want it to be 1.5 inches wide. Maybe 1.25 inches, or maybe just 1 inch. The idea will be so that a person can put their fingers in the back to open it. At least that's the plan. So I think I'm going to have to trim these down just a little bit here. I think it's just a little bit too wide this way. The thickness is fine, 3/4 of an inch is fine. because I will have to wrap it in for where the glass is going to go. Well, I've opted for 1 1/8 here. I think that'll be pretty good.